everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with a super fun tag video for you. I was tagged by Abby over at Abigail Hailey, and this is the intimidating TBR book tag. There is an originator for this. When I clicked on the link for it, it no longer exists, but I'll link it down below anyway. I don't know. I'm going to go into this. There are 10 questions. So I'm going to go straight through. I think I found books for most of these, maybe. So the first question is, what book have I been unable to finish? And that is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. And I don't know why. I've picked this up a couple of times. I'm only on page 45, but that's after picking it up like twice and trying to get into it. I just haven't been able to. I'm usually able to give books a lot more leeway than that and try them until like 100, 200 pages to give them a real fair shot. But every time I pick this up, I just don't get it. I don't know. I will probably pick this up again eventually, but right now I'm like high fantasied out and I think I need something different after I finish the series that I'm reading now. I think it might be a little while before I get to this. What book have I yet to read because I just don't have the time? This entire trilogy. I really want to read this. I've never read anything by Laini Taylor before, and I think that it's just intimidating because it is an entire trilogy, and I'm in the middle of a trilogy right now, which I'll talk about in a second, and it just is not something that I'm willing to undertake right now, but it's a story that I'm really intrigued by, and I really do want to read it. Then I have a book that I've yet to read because it is a sequel, and I really don't have like a sequel, but not the first book. So this one was hard for me to pick because it's not like I'm like, oh, I've got the second book, but not the first. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I obviously can't read this because I'm still finishing Final Empire, which is the first book of the Mistborn trilogy. And I will be reading this directly after I'm done the other one, but this is a solid 760 pages. It's long. I'm feeling really overwhelmed. But I obviously have not read that one yet because it's the sequel to something that I'm reading right now. A book that I have not read because it's brand new, I just ordered this and I just got it, and that is Strange the Dreamer, also by Laini Taylor. And I've got two reasons for not reading this. One, it's new. Two, it's not the first book she's written. So I really like to read authors' work in order of when they publish it because writing styles do change so much and they evolve so much. So I want to give her first writing a fair shot by reading it first and then not doing this one. But this one right now is a standalone. I don't think it is a standalone, but right now it's the only one out. So I could read this and it would be a lot less intimidating than reading her trilogy. Book that I have yet to read because you read a book by the same author and didn't enjoy it. I have not read Heartless because I did not really care for the Lunar Chronicles. So this is not a retelling of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. This is an origin story for the Queen of Hearts. And this is an exclusive Owl Crate cover. It's gorgeous. The book itself is stunning. I've heard decent things about it, but I just don't really care for retellings. I don't really care for Marissa Meyer's writing that much, and I don't care about Alice's Adventures in Wonderland or the Queen of Hearts, so I just am not drawn to this book at all, despite how gorgeous it is. So I haven't read it because I really didn't love her other series. So also, I'm sorry, it's so nice out, so my windows are open, so if you can hear people like screaming out there, I really apologize because I know my mic is pretty decent, but I need air in here, so I have to open them. Number 6 is a book that I haven't read because I'm just not in the mood for it, and that is You by Carolyn Kepnes. I've heard mixed things about this. I'm still hoping to really enjoy it, but I just don't do thrillers, so I bought it thinking like, hey, it's something new in the world of thrillers and it's a new perspective and whatever, but I don't know that I'm going to be reading this anytime soon. A book that I have not read yet because it's humongous, and I'm going to go with the Lux series, but basically Lux Beginnings and Lux Consequences because they are massive bind-ups. These are bind-ups of 2 separate books. This one's over 800 pages with bonus content, so, and they're both that size. So that's pretty sizable. I know it is 2 books in one, but it's like intimidating to pick this up and read it, although it's not that much different than what I'm about to pick up, so you know. Number 8 is a book that I've yet to read because it was a cover buy and turned out to have poor reviews. For that, I'm going with Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. This doesn't have horrible reviews, but there is some controversy regarding this book. It was absolutely a cover buy. Like, this cover is phenomenal. I've heard a lot of people really enjoy it, and I will have a whole discussion on problematic themes and problematic issues within books and a reader's responsibility regarding them. I will have a video for you on that within the next month or so. It's definitely something that I want to address. But I've heard problematic issues with this book in particular, and so I haven't picked it up because of that, because I don't know if it's something I want to talk about on my channel. Yeah, so I'm just not sure, but it is gorgeous. Number 9, the last official question, is the most intimidating book on my TBR pile. And for that, I am going with Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, because this just stays on my shelves unread. It's not even the length, because this is only, I don't know, 620, 30 pages, which is shorter than my, you know, Final Empire that I'm reading now. Also larger font and larger pages, so a much easier read. I think it's mainly a mix of like the topic and the genre and the storyline and the size and just everything. I haven't picked it up, so I don't know when I will. These are not necessarily bad books, they're just books that I have not gotten to yet, or I am intimidated by, or just not moved to read right away. 10th question is, who do I tag? Horrible with remembering and coming up with names right off the bat. And I also don't know who has done this yet and who hasn't, so I officially tag all of you. That is all 10 questions. The 10th one is, who do you tag? So I hope that you guys have enjoyed the intimidating TBR book tag. If you did, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, comment down below, let me know your most intimidating book on your TBR pile. I cannot wait to discuss it with you, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.